Hey everybody, another comic video today. This is a haul video. I'm going to save my favorite book from the haul for the end. All but the very last book were purchased from a local couple. They had an ad, they had some comic books for sale, and I went and made a deal. Nothing special really in the lot, I don't think, but they're reader copies that the comic kid and I can enjoy. So first up is Walt Disney. I think it's number 356. A nice copy here with Donald and the three little fellas. Pretty cool subject matter. The funny thing is, God bless them, all these books were in like Ziploc bags. So I took the first one out of the Ziploc bag so you could see it as a thumbnail. The rest I'm just going to keep in the bags for the purpose of the video. This next one is Jimmy Olsen, number 105. It's a neat little cover. Superman punching the head off here. Kind of reminds me of like a carnival where you hit the thing and with the hammer and the bell goes up, or the ball goes up and hits the bell or whatever. So there's like 50 some books here, so I'm going to try and keep it quick. Superboy 143. And guys, if any of these are like pretty decent, let me know. Wonder Woman 210. Yeah, it's in pretty good shape actually. It's a cool cover. I mean, there's some staining here and here, but it's a neat cover. This one is probably my favorite of the lot. This is the Flash 226, also Green Lantern. Pretty cool cover. Oh, and about the Jimmy Olsen one, it was a 12 center, so I had to buy it. You know me, 10 and 12 cents, I can't resist. There's also a bunch of Richie Rich and Dennis the Menace. I guess this is Richie Rich number 6. Again, condition on a lot of these is you know, maybe good at best. Some are a little bit better. I've never heard of this Wendy, but whatever, it's fine. Another Dennis the Menace and another Ziploc bag. Dennis the Menace, looks like number 25 from 1969. I just think Dennis the Menace, I think it's a pretty cool little book. I think they did a movie about it as well. I think it had Macaulay Culkin in it, which in spite of that wasn't so bad. I've purchased a few of these next books in the past, and you can see it's pretty rough shape. Little Dot, number 127. This next one I always found funny. Hot Stuff. This is Hot Stuff number 124. This one's all right. Superman's Girlfriend, Lois Lane, number 78, a 12 center. You can tell there's a big chunk missing up here. Otherwise, and a chunk down here. Looks like maybe some mice got to it or some moths or something, but it's pretty decent. This is a coverless book, so I'm not sure. Let's see. It's from July of 65, Action Comics number 326. Don't know if there's any significance to Action Comics 326, but if there is, let me know, please. Another Richie Rich. I'm going to kind of go through those kind of fast. This one I enjoy. Rifleman, let's see. What number is this? I can't tell what number Rifleman this is. But I like it. I like the storyline because I like old lever action Henry and Winchester rifles. So, again, poor condition, but pretty cool. There's a big bag of books that I think are all probably Dennis the Menace. Let me just do a quick look. Let's see. And it looks like a lot of them are missing covers. Maybe there's some Archie in there too. But they're reader copies at best. And they smell musty, but that's fine. I've never heard of this before, the Magic Fountain, number 533. I have no idea what that is. Probably not worth anything. It's just a random assortment of stuff. Some Scooby-Doos from not that long ago, I don't think, because they're $2.25. So definitely modern. Jungle Book number 83 by Rudyard Kipling. That's interesting. Probably not worth much, but I mean, Rudyard Kipling, I don't need to tell you guys what he's famous for. Oh, here's even, I think, a write-up on Rudyard, or from Rudyard Kipling. Okay, interesting. What is this? This is a Disney, let me take this out. A Disney book of some sort. What do they call it? Tell me again. Walt Disney, I don't know. But anything Disney I'm a sucker for. It's in rough shape. Spine's coming apart. But it's pretty neat. It's a Disney book, 50 cents. Happy to have it. There's more Dennis the Menace, Richie Rich, Dennis the Menace, Dennis the Menace, Dennis the Menace. Oh, who could it be but Dennis the Menace? Now this next one's in pretty poor condition, but I like that it's a Walt Disney Comics Thanksgiving theme. Anything Thanksgiving or Christmas theme I want to get my hands on. Like I'm trying to get a copy of Batman 27, which is where Santa's carrying the sack of presents. I think it's Santa, not Batman. Detective or Batman 27 I want to get a copy of, but it's overpriced because it's gimmicky. And a lot of people like it because it's Christmas edition. So, and there's some Betty and Veronica, Jughead, Archie stuff here. More Archie. Archie. Let's see. More Archie. Harvey Collectors, Richie Rich. I guess that's a Richie Rich. Archie, Reggie and Me, Jughead, Archie. And I'm going through these fast because there's just so many, and they're all just filler books. I mean, these are probably, realistically, you'd find these in the 50 cents or $1 bin, I suspect, for most of them. Sabrina's Christmas Magic. Oh, it's a Christmas theme. I didn't even notice that. I'll keep that to the side because I like Christmas. Pep, number 319. Archie, Pep, I don't know. I'm not familiar. Let's see. Archie. Oh, here's a Christmas one. I'll put that to the side. Pep. Reggie's Jokes. Okay, whatever. Again, guys, I don't think there's anything special in here. If you see anything that you think has some value, just leave it in the comments if you would. I mean, I know like the Wonder Woman, the first few I showed, Wonder Woman, Jimmy Olsen, Flash, a little bit, and they're actually not in that bad condition. But the rest of these, besides maybe the Disney ones, I don't think really, I don't know. I don't think there's anything special. But they're still cool. So that was all from that nice couple. And that was, I just got back from doing that. The next book I purchased from my LCS, from a comic book collection they just got in. And I had seen the boxes that they were evaluating before they made an offer to the seller. And I didn't notice the book I'm about to show you. I noticed some other books I liked. The owner of the shop, Ken, was in, and I said, hey, Ken, I saw this, and I think it was Fantastic Four number 72. I asked him to price as well, which is a Silver Surfer cover. And the Silver Surfer cover was rough, and I thought about buying it. It was not that badly priced, $16, but I was being a little more economical today because I'm I've got my eye on a few big books, and I've got a few other things in my life that are not cheap. But this particular book I'm about to show you, I've been searching for in the wild for a long time. I say the wild, not on eBay. To me, is in the wild. And the shop had one of these in a couple years ago when I called, and I just didn't go in time. And it's not a super popular book. It's not a very expensive book, but it's a book I've wanted for a long time, and I'm unwilling to pay stupid prices on eBay and elsewhere. So they had I think there were 4 or 5 boxes in the collection that they had just recently acquired. They hadn't priced much of that, if anything, from the collection yet. And in one of the boxes, one of the first books I flipped to, I kind of just flip in the middle just to see, was this puppy. Defenders, let's see if you can see, Defenders number 10. And it's just a classic cover, Hulk versus Thor. Hulk has his hands on Thor's hammer. I just love it. And I'd love to have a graded copy. This one I paid $8 for. I didn't even haggle because I thought it was fair. It's actually not in horrible condition, but it's, there's a crease here. There's a little bit of damage there. There's spine ticks, a little bit of spine roll you can see, which you can also see at the top here, right? You can see the cover. But it's complete, and if you just look at it straight on, it's a darn nice copy. He graded as good, which I tend to agree with him on that. So, it's one of these books that it's not worth much, but I'll probably get it and put it in Mylar and just display it because I like it. And I'd like to find a CGC copy, somewhere around 7.0 to 9.2. I know that's a big range there, but anyway, I just wanted to share this. I'm really excited when I saw it because Little Man, Comic Kid, and I were just talking literally either yesterday or today about Defenders number 10. Like, hey, when we go to the beach, we're going to go to a couple comic book shops, and maybe they'll have, and we went through a list of books, and on the list was Defenders 10. So anyway, I'm happy. I found a book that's not expensive, but it's been on my list for a long time to find. I finally found one, and I pulled the trigger. Didn't spend a lot, but I got a great book. So thanks, guys. Hope you have a great day, and keep on reading.